Hi. For those who've listened to my presentations on resilience or read my 30 Days and 30 Years book, Chapter 9, you might remember my point on nurturing our support network and setting up our personal board of directors. Well, I want to share the power of having this peer support network or a mentor or coach to help us reflect and reframe how we look at big challenges that we're facing. Someone in my peer group had asked a question that made the rest of us feel uncomfortable. But it turns out to be one of the best questions you can ask someone who's just experienced failure. So, someone in the group had recently lost a business, having to close it down after failing to raise capital and running out of cash. Because it was recent, most of us were trying to be as supportive and empathetic as possible. But someone in the group who had gone through a similar experience of losing a business a few years ago decided to be a little more challenging. So after the guy who had just lost his business listed out all the things he did wrong, the second guy looked him in the eye and asked, "What would you do again?" Now initially the guy said, "Nothing. I wouldn't do it again. It was a mistake." And the second guy rephrased his question. Instead of all the things you did wrong, what's worth repeating in a future challenge? And after a while, the first guy identified how he'd work his ass off on that project, and that's worth repeating. And as the conversation went on, he got a little emotional, but the list of things he did right grew. So while the question initially made us uncomfortable, it created the support that we were all looking for. That's the power of coaching and peer support groups. So if you want to start connecting with Nullary's business or career coaches, do reach out on the link below.